Hi everyone, this is Harry. I'm here to give you an update on my Aircrete. I've made a few test batches and so far they've all been very brittle. They look great, but you can easily break it. And I can still smell the soap. So today I'm doing some controlled test to see if maybe I need to use a different ratio of soap solution, because at this point I think my biggest issue is perhaps I'm using too much soap solution, and the viscosity of the soap is maybe preventing it from bonding and curing correctly. So today I want to do 3 tests. I'm going to do a controlled, I'm going to do a ratio of 35:1 soap, 1 part soap, 35 parts water, and I'm going to do another one, 50 parts water to 1 part soap, and compare the difference. So I'm just going to do a small test. I was told by Frank, who's another Green Dragon owner, that Portland cement, for a 95-pound bag of Portland cement, to get it at 4,500 psi, you need to use 5.1 gallons of water for the entire 95-pound bag. So I did some calculations, and I'm going to be doing a test batch using 1.5 pounds Portland cement to 1 cup water. I'm going to mix Portland cement and water first. Then I'm going to do Portland cement, water, and foam, 35:1 ratio. Then I'm going to do Portland cement, water, and 50:1 ratio to see if there's any difference. And I'll be pouring them into these soda bottle containers here. So here I have 1 pound of cement that I weighed out. And I have my solution, my Dawn Ultra for my soap solution. I have 1.5 pounds of Portland cement, and I'm gonna mix this now with 1 cup water. I'll see if I got my calculations right here. It's like it needs more water to me already. Oh yeah. So anyway, it's 1 cup. It's 2 cups. So I did 2 cups. It's looking like cement and water. Just gonna mix this up. And for the next 2 I do, I'll use the same amount of water. All I have now is a paint stick. So this is going to be my control. This will be just Portland cement and water. Okay, that's 1 pound, 1.5 pound Portland cement with 2 cups of water mixed. So this is going to be the control, and the next two are going to have foam folded into the cement. So that's one. I'll get the cement for the second one ready. I already weighed it and marked the line on the inside so I can not have to keep weighing it each time. Okay, so that's another 1.5 pounds of Portland cement. Now, before I mix that, I want to get the foam going. So here's the foam. So right now, I have my soap solution in that 32-gallon container, and that's the 35-to-1 ratio. So I'm gonna put some foam in this bucket. So there we have our foam. I'm just winging this, people. I didn't plan out too much here. So we'll see how this works. Alright, so I'm going to do my 2 cups of water. Same amount of water as the first. Need a little bit more water. Must have had a little more cement the second time than the first. And get it to the same consistency as the first. And when you're mixing cement, you want to add a little bit at a time. You'd be surprised how quickly it goes from dry to soupy. Talking about the tiniest amount makes a big difference a lot of times. Okay, so got my cement mixed up here with the water. Now, this is the fun part. I'm just gonna measure it with hand scoops. 1 scoop, 2 scoops. Let's see how this works. Let's see if I can fold it in like pastries. I'm doing a test like this because feel like I can control it more than I could if I just tried to run it through the Green Dragon. So if I can get these numbers right, then I can calculate my water and soap solution for the Green Dragon. I guess the main thing I'm looking for is more strength. I want it to be less brittle, but much stronger. So it's working. It's mixing in nicely with the 2 hand scoops I put in. That definitely works. The cement is light and fluffy now. So here's the cement and water, super heavy. This is going to get a little messy. Probably tell I don't have all the right tools. Well, I'll tell you, this solution, this soap solution, has extended the cement. I'm already to the top, whereas the cement and water alone went up almost halfway up this container. I completely filled this container up with Portland cement, water, foam. This is the 35:1 ratio. So it's filled to the top. I'm just gonna top it off there. I'm gonna rinse this out and make another batch of soap solution. So here I have an empty bucket. I'll make sure it's still running. So I'm going to use this cup to do my measurement. So I'm going to do 1 cup of soap. Now this is going to be 1 cup of soap, and it's actually better if you pour it into the water, but it's done, so anyway. And that'll be 50, I'm going to try 50 cups of water. Should have did that before. poured that soap in first, so it goes right to the bottom of the pail and gets stuck. So you want to just stir it so it's mixed in with the water nice. Okay. Next I gotta next I have to drain whatever soap solution is still in the pump out. So I'm gonna run some fresh water through it so that I'm dealing with fresh solution that I just made. So this is for the pump, and this is fresh water. And I'm just gonna run this through the machine to clear out the old soap solution. Okay. In this bucket, I'm going to make the new soap solution with the new solution I just made. Make sure my camera didn't stop. I got a countdown. Look, 35, 34. I'm just going to stop this and restart it. Okay. So now I'm going to make foam with the soap solution, 1 part soap, 50 part water, and see if it makes any difference in the strength. The solution's got to work its way through the hose. That looks pretty good still. That's 50 to 1. It's still really dense. It's supposed to cut back on the air until the sputtering stops. That's about there. It's a different solution, but it's still really thick. I'm thinking maybe even less soap. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with the scooping. Get this back here. So this is the first one. It's the second. I'm gonna get my 1.5 pounds of Portland cement. Alright, it's about 1.5 pounds. tad bit more water. Now I'm going to do the same 2 scoop with my hands method here. One scoop. Here's another. Try to fold it in with my hand. Make it easier. Tell the liquid that's in the bubbles it's definitely adding, to the liquid content. So this seems pretty mixed up. Get my other container now. Clearly, me using my hands and a paint stirrer is not the same as the Green Dragon paddles. The way it folds in the foam with the cement. But it's just to give me an idea of the difference in strength by changing the soap solution. I want to see if I can get it to be stronger than I've been getting so far. Alrighty, so there we have our control, Portland cement and water. This is Portland cement, water, and 1 to 35 soap to water. And this is 1 part soap, 50 parts water to Portland cement and water. So those are my 3 tests. I'm hoping this one will be stronger because this one I've done already. So I'll see what happens. So far, when I've done this solution mix, 35 to 1, I'm still getting brittle. And you can still smell the soap inside. So I'm hoping that's the issue. So we'll see. This was another block I did. I was testing. I wanted to see how much cement I would need to do my dome home. So my idea for the dome home was going to require 8-inch thick walls. So here you can see I made this block. It's 8 inches thick. It's 2 feet wide and about a foot and a half. It's supposed to be 2 feet, but I ran out of cement. So it's a foot and a half tall. And to make this block was about a half a bag of Portland cement. Less than half of a 95-pound bag of Portland cement to build this wall. And it's really hard and curing, but still brittle. See, I can break the pieces off with my hand. So it's great for movies. I think you could punch through it. Actually, I don't want to try that. But and it's I'd say it's about 50 pounds the weight, its weight. And these were some other pieces I did. These were different mix. This was almost 2 gallons of water per minute, and this one's really brittle. This is way over, and you can still see. It looks like it's still moist in the center. It might have still been curing it, but this was definitely the wrong mix. The wrong amount of water per minute and the wrong soap mix. So that's why this one is super brittle. But I was thinking this may be a really inexpensive way to insulate your walls. So if you live in a wood frame house, instead of fiberglass or foam insulation, I think you can make this Aircrete and just pump it in behind your wall, and you'd have a fireproof insulation. So just a thought there. I think it would work great, but someone else is going to have to do that test. This, I think, would make a great insulator. You can see all the hose from the air bubbles. Anyway, that's my test, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to give this at least 2 to 3 days before I mess with it. This will be done by tomorrow. Anyway, that's my test for now. We'll be back and find out if it's better or not. Later, my green dragon family.